Okay, I'm going to try this a little different today. I have the camera zoomed in because I'm going to do a tutorial. This is going to be pretty much fully a Kat Von D tutorial because I got a few requests to use the Innerstellar palette in a tutorial, so I figured I'd use mostly her products because she has a lot of new stuff out right now, and I'm probably going to do a voiceover for this, so let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my face with the new Featherweight primer, and then I'm going to use the Kat Von D powder foundation. I use the color Light 44. I'm just going to buff that all over my face. The primer really helps this foundation stick. It just looks so much better when I use it with the primer. Then I'm going to use the Anastasia brow powder in dark brown. I use the lighter color when I don't want super dramatic brows. I'm going to prime my eyelids with Urban Decay Primer Potion. And then I'm going to be using the Innerstellar palette and starting with the color Nightcrawler. And I'm just going to build that up in my crease on each eye, my creases. And I'm concentrating most of the color on the outer corners. Then I am going to take the color Astrological, which is the light shimmery lilac shade, and that's just going to go on the very inner, like the inner thirds of my lids. Those inner corners right there, but not actually on my inner corner. Then I'm going to take the color Lunacy, which is a really pretty purple. That's going to go on the center of my lid and kind of just blending it into the other colors. This one you kind of have to build up a little bit, but it is a really pretty purple. Then I'm going to take Dark Star and kind of put that in the outer corner. That's like a really dark, shimmery, grayish purple. And then a little bit of Killing Moon, which is a really black, matte black. And I'm just putting that in the outer V to kind of darken it all up. Then I'm going to take a smudge brush, and I'm going, oh nope, not yet. I'm going back in with my blending brush and the Nightcrawler shade and kind of blending out the edges. Then I am going to take Lichen, which is what I'm using for the brow highlight. Now I'm taking a smudger brush, I'm going back into Astrological and just putting that on my lower lash line on the inner corners. Then I took Lunacy and put that next in the middle, and then on the outer corners of the lower lash line I used Killing Star. So I kind of just copied the same order as I used on the lid. Then I'm taking the tattoo liner, and my eye was watering, and I'm just going to do winged liner, slightly winged liner on the top. Now I have hiccups, and I cut a little bit of this out because it takes me forever to do winged liner and get the wings even. Then I'm going to use the Kat Von D Immortal Lash Mascara. Then I'm going to highlight and contour with her Shade and Light palette. I'm using the highlight shade Lucid and the contour shade Somber. And I am using the Shade and Light brush with it. I used the shade end to contour just slightly. I used it to do the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and my temples with the somber shade. And then I used the highlight end of the brush to highlight my cheekbones and my temples. And then because I like a little bit of shimmer, I used her blush in Love Song, which is a shimmery bright pink. And because I like a shimmery highlight and her Shade and Light palette is matte, I used Becca's Moonstone as a highlight on my cheekbones and my temples. Then for lips I used the Kat Von D studded Kiss lipstick in Hexagram, which I failed to be in frame for, but this is just a really like blood red shade. I love this color. It's a matte, like most of her new lipsticks are. And that will complete the look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to stick in some pictures so you can see it better, and I will talk to you in my next video.